Next benefit of free weights is that you use more muscles. If you're a bodybuilder or you're looking to build a more aesthetic physique, machines allow for more isolation exercises. What's going on YouTube, it's Jason, and in this video we're going to be discussing the age-old debate: what's better, free weights or machines? I'm going to give you the benefits and the drawbacks of both so you can make an informed decision for yourself. So let's kick off with machines. The first benefit of machines is that they are beginner friendly for two reasons. Number one, they allow you to build a foundation of muscle before you eventually progress to free weights. And number two is technique. Whenever someone is new to the gym, they're unfamiliar with how to lift properly, machines ensure that every time you lift, you're lifting with the perfect form. The next benefit of machines is that they are helpful if you have an existing injury. So if I use myself as an example, I have a niggling shoulder injury. If I were to do dumbbells, military press, or a barbell military press, I find it puts a lot of pressure on my shoulder. When I use a shoulder press machine, I find I don't feel as much pain and I'm still able to go relatively heavy. The next benefit of machines is that you can lift heavier. Because machines give you that extra support and you're not having to stabilize the muscle yourself and you're just moving in one plane, in most cases you'll be able to lift more weight on machines than if you were to do the same thing with free weights. Next benefit of machines is it allows you to isolate muscle groups. When you lift free weights, because you're having to stabilize the muscle yourself, you end up using multiple muscles at once. If you're a bodybuilder or you're looking to build a more aesthetic physique, machines allow for more isolation exercises. And the final benefit of machines is that you don't require a spot. If I were to do, for example, a squat with free weights, when I get to the bottom of the move, if I haven't got anyone to help me, the weight typically just crushes me, right? When I'm on a machine like this, like the leg press, when I get to the bottom of the move, I can just relax my muscles and leave the weight because again, I have that support. And so again, I can go heavier without the need for a spot. That's beneficial if you're someone that trains on their own. Moving on to free weights. The first benefit of free weights is that it is more functional. If you think when you're lifting weights, especially free weights, it's more true to life, right? You're not just sat in a machine in one place, moving in one plane. You're moving left, you're moving right. It mirrors what happens in real life. Or if you're an athlete as well who requires more functional training, balance, power, explosiveness, free weights are your best bet, because when you are not lifting, you're being forced to hold the muscle and stabilize it, which actually engages your core and your supporting muscles. Next benefit of free weights is that you use more muscles. If you think when you're on a machine, you're sat in one place, you're just pushing in one plane, a lot of your stabilizing muscles fall asleep. When you compare that to free weights, you're needing to engage muscles to stop yourself falling over and actually keep yourself in one position. And so as a result, you work more total muscles. And because you're using more muscle groups, that also equates to more calories burned. And so if you're trying to lose body fat, for example, you'd burn more calories doing free weights than you would doing machines. And the final benefit of free weights is that it is better for your joints. Because you're not limited by the range of motion of a machine and you're able to move the weights through like an entire movement, it's a lot better for joint health and also mobility. And if you think, because you're able to get a full range of motion, it's better for injury prevention in the real world. So free weights versus machines, which one is better? Which one should I do when I go to the gym? Well, I know it's probably an annoying answer, but it depends. I would say if you are interested in improving your performance in a given sport or discipline, for example, like I am with running, you are much better off doing free weights, because free weights are going to provide that explosive power. As I said, to hold the weights in place takes your stabilizing muscles and your core, and so that translates into real life improvements in your performance. With machines, if you're someone who is brand new to training unfamiliar with technique, haven't really built a great deal of muscle, and you're not really sure what you're doing in the gym, then you're probably better off just doing a circuit of machines in the gym. Also, if you are injured, machines can help get yourself back up to speed until you're able to progress onto free weights. But in an ideal world, your program should contain a bit of both. So don't get swept up in the whole social media debate about free weights versus machines. It's largely a pointless argument because your muscles are going to respond as long as you are progressively overloading. That means getting better over time. Whether you use free weights or machines, as long as the reps, the weight that you lift, the volume, the time under tension, something along those lines improves over time, you will build muscle. So guys, that is everything. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like it if you did. Comment below, let me know which one you prefer, free weights or machines, and why. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to follow me on this journey, and I'll see you again soon.